You've probably heard so many times that you are the number one. You have to take care of your energy and your life first, and you have to put your mask, oxygen mask, in an airplane first, and then you can help to somebody else. In this video, we will only remind you what you already know, how important it is to just first take care of yourself and then about others, because there is nothing better than giving to others when your glass is full. Then you can give from abundance, from place of nourishment and not from lack.
And at the end of this video, you will know how it feels when you truly care for yourself, when you put yourself first in your life, and you will know and understand why it is so important that we do that.
We've been always taught, hey, you have to care for yourself first, but nobody ever taught me, for example, that I have to first make sure that my glass is full. Because how do you want to give to others when your glass is not full, when you are in a lack? Where do you want to get your energy from? Where do you want to go to your reserves and give to others when you don't have enough for yourself? And if you do this, you know how draining it is and how exhausting this process is. And I know a lot about this because I have been doing it my whole life. I also worked in corporation, and I know how it feels when you constantly are pushed to work. I've experienced also burnout because I was giving when my glass was very empty.
And that's funny that we hear this expression all the time, that you have to put yourself first. But that's just what it is. It's unfortunately more of an expression than actually a practical guide how you can live your life better. Because society still expects you that you will do what other people want from you, that you are the person that other people expect you to be. And they say it, but they don't actually mean it. Because the moment you will start to put yourself first, they will start to reject you. Society will not be happy with your choices.
This video was inspired by my experience today because I decided to put me and my energy in a first place in my life because I didn't want to be exhausted again and again as in the past. So I agreed with my girlfriend that I will go to visit her as all the time because she never likes to travel anywhere. She never likes to go out. She likes me to go to her house. It takes 35 minutes one way to go to her and 35 minutes back. So it's 1 hour, 10 minutes in a car just to see my girlfriend. And she never goes to my house or somewhere else in a city where we can meet in a cafe. It doesn't matter. I take it as it is. And I wanted to go to her. She can be very inspiring. She's a very nice person to spend time with. But I had a very strange feeling about booking appointment with her. I had few choices of booking a date with her, but actually I never felt like it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You know how you have sometimes intuition talking to you and you don't know? So that's what happened to me. I woke up in the morning, and also yesterday evening I went to bed and I was like, oh, shall I cancel it? I feel weird about it. All the time I felt very strange about this appointment. And when I was going to her, there were so many roadblocks all over the road where I was supposed to drive to her. And when I finally got almost to her house, it was like 5 minutes from her house, there was the hugest roadblock, dead end ever. And I call her and I say, hey, how come there is reconstructions on the roads everywhere and so on? And she's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you, you have to drive extra around all of this area to come to me. I was very disappointed about that, but everybody makes mistakes. But I started to drive to her and I said, okay, whatever, so I'll drive to her. But then I realized, if I drive this way, then I can't fulfill my tasks which I have after meeting her, because I would have to drive 1 hour extra just to fulfill my tasks. So then I realized, I stopped. I was very nervous and stressed, and I just came out of the car into this field. I was looking into the nature and I was like thinking, I have to prioritize me, because I know that's not her fault that she forgot to tell me. I know that I was doing all my best to get to her, but for some reason If I would be with her, then I would be very hungry, then I would have to take care of my food and blah, 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 all these things. And now I can just calmly let this go and go to the stores and go to take care of my stuff first. So I decided for that. I informed my girlfriend. I am now feeling much better. My energy is much higher than it would normally have. If I would try to satisfy everything what like her needs, like we are meeting in her home, and then my appointments which I had scheduled after meeting her, because I would have to drive extra, it would take much longer time and so on. Now I have everything taken care of, and I chose this way because there were obvious signs for me to just not go to her today.
And I was talking to Petra on the phone as well, and I also supported her in this because it was obvious that she didn't feel in her intuition that she really needs to go there. Otherwise, she wouldn't call me. She would just go for it, and there wouldn't be a question about it. Yes, there is a little detour. Okay, I'll do it. I just feel like I need to go to my girlfriend. And it wasn't like that. And then you obviously start to feel a little bit guilty because you had an appointment, and then you will first not make it on time, and then you will cancel it altogether. But it's also okay to just say, hey, you know what, didn't work out today, it's all right, would have been cool to see you, but we will do it another time. And then to just let it go and not feel guilty for it anymore, and just say, okay, and now I'm gonna make myself a beautiful day. I can run my other errands and I can take care of that, and then it's a beautiful sunny day, we'll enjoy in the garden, we'll be together, we'll have some good food, and we'll just make us a nice day. That's really important, that we then also let it go. And it was also strange that her girlfriend didn't feel the need to call her and maybe check in, hey, is everything okay? Also just to make sure if she gets home safely. There wasn't anything like that. How about you? Have you also done things just to please somebody else before and then you felt very bad afterwards? Like you do it anyways, even though you feel strongly that it's not the right thing to do for you, but society expects you to do it, so you go for it. But afterwards your energy feels lower than if you would have just cancelled it. Think of your future and say, okay, if I go there, do I feel uplifted or do I feel drained? If I stay or if I cancel, do I feel uplifted or do I feel drained? And this is your sign. And it's so important that we learn to listen to it, and that we also just surrender and trust. I am here on this planet. This is my body, my soul, and my journey. And I can do my own choices. I'm a free person. Somebody goes to the grocery store and they buy milk and cheese. You go to the grocery store and you buy vegetables and fruit. Everybody has different needs and different things that they want to do in their life, and we need to accept that.
Of course, there was a withdrawal symptoms after canceling appointment because I didn't deliver. And you probably experience it too. When you say no to something and it doesn't work out for you as well, then you can just say no and watch yourself, watch your mind, what you're gonna be served. These thoughts, she probably doesn't like me, blah, 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 all these weird messages from your mind to worry about. But if we take it in its purity, it's actually amazing, because now I am relaxed, I am full of energy, I can make this video for you.
And it's funny, these thoughts that, oh my gosh, maybe she doesn't like me now, maybe she's upset, maybe she thinks this and that of me, are the thoughts that are the motivator for us to do the things that we don't really want to do in our life.
Or I hope she doesn't feel guilty that she didn't inform me about the road blockage and stuff, and I hope I have to make sure that she's not the guilty one and stuff.
And then you would just go anyways, right?
Yeah, and then I would go anyways, or I call her and stuff, and we are having from tiny little thing, huge drama.
Yes.
And that's not good. So if you would like to change exactly this in your life, you can really say no. But be aware that there's going to be these symptoms of withdrawal, this, oh, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you are not insulting anybody and stuff like that? That's the first step. You really have to work with your mind and observe your mind, what you are being triggered by, and all these things. Know yourself. But then you actually realize that, wow, I have space for me. I have energy for me. My energy, I just made sure my energy is available only for me and I can give this to myself. I, for example, went and bought me a little ice cream. But anyways, I was a little nervous, but then it went away. And Raphael also told me that, yeah, if she would want you there so much, she would definitely call you and try to maybe tell you and make it more like inviting and comfortable for you.
Yes, as a host especially.
So if you're intending to have more energy in your life, this is exactly what you have to do and what you will go through if you will do that. So now you're ready and you can try it in your own life and let us know how it works for you, because it is a very tiny change, but it can very much change your life.
Thank you so much for being with us today, and if you would love to share some more time with us, we also have this video here for you next.